Diary Meetings. The Free of Air starts today's reading by explaining that information can easily become diluted as it travels, and can sometimes just be misunderstood from the start. There are many reasons for this to happen. The Crone of Air adds to this by saying we have to use wisdom when we are presented with new information, and try to work out the truth for ourselves. We should question anything that doesn't sound right, and not just take things as face value. It also adds we should be careful when passing information on that we are unsure of. The Eight of Fire tells us that information that becomes diluted can create problems for ourselves or others, and it is not always easy to get back to the truth once a different version has been spread. The Three of Water follows this by saying that it is not always the case that this is done deliberately. Sometimes things can be misheard or key points left out. People have a lot on their minds, so when they are passing on information, they can get distracted or simply forget something. We all need to work on being able to listen and find out the truth for ourselves. The Six of Air explains we can do this by listening to multiple opinions and views, and consider them all, so we can come to our own conclusion and not just repeat others. The Mother Water adds that if we are faced with someone who pushes their own views and dismisses ours or others, then we should not argue with them. But at the same time, we cannot let them make us change our own point of view without giving us a good and fair reason to. Everyone has a right to have an opinion. The Mother of Fire tells us that diversity in opinions helps us to develop new ideas when we use them correctly. Debating and sharing opinions respectfully lead to new thoughts and raise questions that neither side had thought of before. A lack of respect when talking about difference in opinions can only lead to arguments and divides. The Lammas card finishes off the reading by saying, even though sometimes there is only one truth, it is not always possible to tell what it is, or to understand it fully. But we can get closer to it by listening and sharing opinions. We, the human race, have learnt so much about our world, but we have also made many mistakes that later on we have been able to correct by challenging what was seen as the truth at the time. There is nothing wrong with someone questioning the truth of something, as long as we work together to understand it when they do. So don't stop looking for the truth, and bright blessing from all us here at Through the Third Eye.